All right. So there's a Jeopardy contestant that is being accused of being a
fan of white supremacy
because he held his finger, he did this, and he put it to his chest like this.
Like 99% of the basketball players do in the world after they make a three-point shot.
He's being accused of being a white supremacist. 300 contestants on the show, because they all think they're
geniuses,
wrote a letter. 500 former Jeopardy contestants wrote a letter to the show asking to have the man kicked off because he held up the 3-point symbol at the beginning of the show.
He held up the 3-point symbol.
And 500 former contestants of Jeopardy asked to have this guy kicked off. His name is Kelly Donahue, and he had to go on social media and say, I absolutely, unequivocally condemn white supremacy and racism of any kind. He's facing backlash. If this guy has to stop doing this, you got to kick all the NBA players out too. I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, why do these guys, do the Jeopardy contestants, I guess they think they're geniuses, right? And they think they know everything. And I love Jeopardy. But the sign that they're talking about, it's called an OK sign. That's what he was, apparently it's a sign that's co-opted by hate groups such as white supremacy groups. The Anti-Defamation League classified the gesture in 2019. I didn't know this was a thing. Donahue came out and said that's a 3, no more, no less. I agree. What do you mean? How is it a symbol of hate speech?
Jeopardy contestants.
I thought they were smart. I thought they knew how to do their research. If they're trying to get this guy kicked off the show because he held up a 3 at the beginning of the show, then they can't be all that smart, or they're all the most liberal of liberal. I don't get it. How can they do this to somebody? Donahue's getting spammed with mail notifications and stuff calling him, a variety of things. The letter that the contestants from Jeopardy wrote says, regardless of his stated intent,
the gesture is a racist dog whistle.
Some of the first people to notice this were not affiliated with Jeopardy in any way. They were viewers who couldn't believe what they had seen, captured it on video, and shared it on Twitter. Among them were people of color who, needless to say, are attuned to racist messaging and not appreciative that the show allowed the symbol to be broadcast. Maybe they didn't think it was meant that way. It's like, what society do we live in where a dude that just held up a 3, like I'm doing, is getting accused of being a white supremacist? It doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't know what sensitive shits are out there that are it's a fucking game show, and a dude was trying to be goofy. People in the NBA do it all the time. People in other sports do it all the time. But this dude can't do it. I mean, there's a witch hunt out for him, and he did nothing wrong. It's what society's, cause this is what is happening, and it has to be stopped. It's insane. It is insane. It's insane. This guy did nothing wrong. Donahue did nothing wrong, and if he was African American, nobody'd be saying anything about it.
But he's a bald, chunky white guy.
So it's an easy target. Man. Like, I think people want to believe everybody's racist, when in all actuality, most people just want to have fun, make a little money. He's making money. Why would he go on a show where he's making $20,000 an episode and screw it up? Why would he do it? Just ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Even if he was a racist, let's pretend this guy is a racist. He's making $20,000 an episode. Why would he go on the show and do that? Why? Even if he is a racist. He can go be a racist in his private life. Like, he can go home and be like, yeah, fuck these people, I got the money. Why would he go on the show and do that? Like, it makes no sense to me. And these people in Jeopardy apparently have no common sense, because if they're writing an open letter, these contestants, they aren't very smart, because you're not going to get that chance again. Like, he wouldn't do it, even if he was the biggest, most blatant racist in the world. He wouldn't do it. No racist would. It's money. People will choose money over racism all day. It happens all the time. BLM. A lot of people in BLM. People that support Black Lives Matter. A lot of them. racist as shit, but they can make money on it. So just ask yourself, the people need to ask themselves what angle are they taking? So it's really Donahue's not a racist, dude.